Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me on my cash stuffing journey. I'm going to be cash stuffing for the first time today. I have been binge watching cash stuffing videos on YouTube the past couple of days and I've really been inspired to try and do this for myself. I am the type of person who overspends the money that is left over after my bills. So that is what I really want to focus on working cash stuffing with. So my bills will not be cash stuffed. All of that is digital for me. It's all paid online. So I will not be cash stuffing that. But the money in my paycheck that's left over after I have paid all my bills, that's what I want to cash stuff and be able to save up and not just use at will. So I'm going to be doing my own version of cash stuffing. It's going to be a little bit of a hybrid between digital cash stuffing and actual cash stuffing. So from the money that is left over from my paycheck, I will be cash stuffing half of it, and the other half is going to stay in the bank, in a savings account. I will be using prop money to show the amounts that are saved for each category. I just won't have the actual physical cash. But I do want to show you guys my cash planning, and I'll hold it up because it has a little bit of a glare. But this is, as I said, I've been binge watching videos on YouTube about cash stuffing, and one of the channels that I have found that I really like is Two Sister Bees, and this is one of their freebies on their channel. It's a cash planning sheet. And so what I did was I wrote out all my categories here and the amount that I want to give, and then I tallied up the denominations. However, if you can tell, there are some blue ones and some purple ones, and then at the bottom, two separate numbers. So the blue is the number that I actually took out of the bank. That's the actual cash amount that I have taken out, and the purple is the amount that I am going to digitally cash stuff, and that is the prop money that I will be stuffing into the envelopes for my benefit to be able to see it, but it will still be in the bank, gaining interest in that interest savings account. So let's go ahead and count out our money so that we can make sure that we have the correct amount. So this is the real cash, and I'm just going to bring this over here so that we can calculate it. So let's get started. So 51, 150, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30. I don't know why I always skip a number when I count those. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 31, 2, 3, 4, 34. So 584 is what we have, which is, if you remember, what was down here in the blue, 584. So now I'm going to count the prop money that I have, and this is the money that will stay in the bank so that it can gain interest, because it's like long-term savings envelopes, and I don't need the money right now, so I would rather it gain the interest than just be sitting in my binder. So I'm just going to put these behind the actual cash. They're really crisp paper, and I can tell the difference between them. So 1, 2, 3, 300. I'll bring this back over here too. So 300 plus 50. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 5, 10, 15. 1. So that's 576, and that is what we have in our purple number here, 576. Okay, so we have all that money, and one more thing before we get to the actual cash stuffing, I just wanted to let you guys know that I have a savings account that has a couple $1,000 in there that I've been saving for the past few years. So I'm going to put placeholders in those envelopes because I did make envelopes for those. And so this is my placeholder money that we will be putting in there when we get to that. And some accounts I have been saving money for big things already just in the bank. So I have extra money that we will be adding to those envelopes when we get to them. Okay, so let's get started with this binder, and this is my weekly binder. This is the binder that I will use every week, and it will have money that is going to move each week, which is why they're all here. So as I mentioned before, I'm not going to actually use the cash to purchase my items when I'm doing this savings challenge. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my credit card to accrue the points, the cashback points. And to do that, that's the reason I have so many small bills, is because I'm going to give myself change within the envelopes. So each week when I purchase something, I'm going to write it in my spending log, which I already have a couple of items for groceries on my spending log, and I'll put like the amount that I used, and at the end of the month I will calculate at the end of each week I will calculate how much money I have used, and I will take it from this envelope or whichever envelope, and I will put it into this one back here, which is the back to bank envelope. And at the end of the month I will take this envelope, take all that money back to the bank so that I can pay my credit card, and that way I'm still gaining my cashback points, and I am monitoring my money and stuffing the money in the envelopes as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get started, and for groceries we are going to put $200 into it, and it's going to be 2 50s, a 20, 5 10s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 5s, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 10 ones. As I mentioned, I want to make sure that I have enough small bills to make change when necessary. So that's why we have so many small bills. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Look at that. All right, so we have 50, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we have one more. So 200. And that's gonna go in here. And you're gonna see some of these envelopes have trackers on them and some of them don't. These first few are not going to have any trackers because these are things that I use quite frequently, so I don't want to have to keep changing the logs over and over again. That's a lot of bills. So gas is going to get 100, and it's going to be 50 and 2 20s, 1, 2, a 10. So 50, 70, 90, 100. And gas for me is typically around $35 each time I go and put gas, and I do it about twice a month. So I will have leftovers for this, but the leftover money will probably be reallocated to my car maintenance or car expenses. Spending is going to get 20. That's 2 20s, or sorry, 40, 2 20s. And that just goes in there. Eating out is going to get 30, and this is one of the main reasons why I want to do the cash stuffing, because I want to stop spending so much on food, on fast food and all that fun stuff, because I spend way too much money on that. So we're going to do $30 for the whole month, and it's going to be 2 10s, a 5, and 5 1s. 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that's going to go in here. And hopefully this deters me from actually spending too much money on this. And I think this envelope needs to be fixed. Toby is my pup, and he gets $150 every month for his grooming and his dog food. But his dog food only comes out every 6 weeks or so. So instead of doing the $100 for his food in regular money, we're gonna do prop money for that one. So we're gonna do $100 prop, and then 2 20s real money, a 5, and 5 1s. One too many. So let's see. 1, 20, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. So 150. And Toby's does get a tracker just because I'm gonna have leftover money in the month for him, and I want to keep track of that. And also we'll probably reallocate it to his emergency fund in case he has to go to the vet, or when I need to buy his flea and tick medication. So household is for anything in the house, decorations, paper towels, toilet paper, all that fun stuff. And this month it's going to get 80 because I do have to make a Costco run, and that's going to be pretty expensive just because Costco is in bulk, and I typically only make Costco runs every like 3 months because it's just me and I don't really need that much. And when I buy something from Costco, it tends to last me for a few months. But we're gonna put 80, and whatever's left over we'll reallocate. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 5, 70, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. And then buffer is just in case I accidentally buy something that I hadn't really planned on, but I'm gonna put a prop money in there because, like I said, I buy with my card, so digital is fine. So that's gonna be $20 in prop, and then back to the bank is back to the bank. All right, and so for our next binder, make sure that doesn't fall over. This one is a short-term savings, and these are items that I am saving for, but I might have to use them sooner rather than later. And so for car maintenance, it is going to get $20. And these are all prop money in this binder. I think there's one real dollar in here. That's 20. These all have logs also, and I've already updated them. And special occasions, this is for birthdays, holidays, all that fun stuff, it's going to get 40. And then books, I have a problem with books. I buy way too many, so I really need to budget on that. So I'm going to start it off with $6. And I'm a digital book girly, so I buy Kindle and audiobooks. So that's why it's prop money also. Health, this one's going to get a real 20 because I have to go to the chiropractor this month. And that's my copay. So it's going to get 20 real dollars for the copay and then 10 just to keep building up on the category envelope. So that's going to be 30 for that one. Beauty is for anything related to beauty, getting my nails done. Pedicures is mostly what I get, but my birthday is coming up in September and I'm getting my hair done, so I want to start saving for that. And please excuse the barking. That is Toby. He might, I think there's probably a mailman somewhere. Okay, so beauty is going to get 40, and it is also going to be just prop money. So that's going to be 40. Oh my goodness, these things don't want to go in today. Okay. And then my savings challenges are also going to be in this binder. And so I have a 6-month no spend challenge. So I have a little tracker that I made. I filled out the first day of July just to see how it would look. And each day that I don't spend money will be $1, and I will update this each week and I'll go through it with you guys too. So we're gonna start off with that, and I have allocated $31 for that, and it's just it's regular money, but I'm not gonna put it in there because I need to wait for the end of the week to see how many days I actually saved for. But we're gonna put a couple fives. We're gonna save 31 since there's 31 days in July. So 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So this is just going to go in the back of the binder, and at the end of the week, we'll see how much we need to put. And if I need to make change with any of my other envelopes, I can. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 1. And this is just going to go back here so that I know where it is and I can use it when it's needed. And then I have a $1 challenge, which I am going to start it off with $5, just because I don't like starting challenges with it empty. So I have already colored those in there also. So that's 5 $1 bills. And then for this, whenever I have $1 extra for like from groceries or gas or anything like that, it'll go in here. Same with the 5s. I'm gonna start it off with a $5 for the $5 challenge, and each week I will update this. This might be a monthly thing, I don't know. So that's that binder filled up. And then my last binder is my long-term savings, and this one is all prop money. And it is going to be items that I will not need to use for a while, or payments that I will not need to have for a while. So we're going to start off with car payment. Now I do allocate in my bills each month a payment for my car. However, I want to start saving up extra so that I can pay the car off faster. So we're going to start this off with $30, and that's going to be a 20 and a 10. Condo insurance, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's condo insurance. So we need to start saving up some of that for this. This gets paid yearly, and it was just paid in July. So we are starting anew with that, or in June rather. It was paid in June, so we're starting anew. And each of these all have trackers in them already. This is Toby's emergency, as I mentioned before, in case he needs to go to the vet, or every 6 months I do have to buy him his flea and tick medication, and that can get pretty expensive. So we're gonna do 30, 10, 20, 25, 30. And all of the trackers for these envelopes have been updated already. I did them before I started. Okay, what's going on? There it goes. Taxes is, sometimes I do have side hustles that I do that I need to pay taxes for, but mostly this is for my property taxes for my car. They can get pretty expensive. They are due here in Virginia, and I'm not sure if everywhere else, but they're due in Virginia in October. And so I want to save up money. I have already started saving money for this. So I had $300 in the bank. So we're gonna add those $300 from the bank in prop money. And then I'm also going to add $70 to this one. This is just a 50 and a 20. So in total, this one is going to have 1, 2, 3, 50, 70. 370, and this is about half of what my property taxes are. And I have 3 months to get the other half. Subscriptions is, right now I subscribe to Peacock and I pay the monthly charge. And then I saw on some of the videos that I've been binging, people saying that they are saving up subscriptions for yearly subscriptions, which I thought is genius. That way I don't have to worry about it each month. So we're gonna start saving up for the yearly subscription. Once we have enough, we'll pay for it and not have to worry about that in our monthly budget. So we're gonna start subscriptions off with a 10. And this one has a tracker on it too. Rainy day is for those small emergencies that I might have, that I might not have planned for something and I need a small amount of money. Emergency is for big emergencies that I might have. And so this one I have money in the bank for already. So I'm gonna place a placeholder of $1,000 because that's already in the bank for that. And then this is my savings. As I mentioned before, I have a couple $1,000s in the bank that I am going to just have a visual of here. So I will show you guys my placeholders in the bank. We have 5, 6,500, 6,006, 6,007, 6,008, 6,009, 6,950. And so that's gonna be in prop money here, just so that I know how much is there. So that's the end of that. And then as you guys can tell, there is some extra money here, and that is going to be for this. Oh, move the little hedgehog. So this is the 100 envelope savings challenge. I decided I was going to do this. This is the only large amount of cash that I will have in my home, just because I don't want to have any more. And I already colored the denominations, or the amounts rather, that I'm going to stuff today. So we're going to do a $1, a 2, 5, and 15. And that's the amount that I have here. So we'll do $1. Let's do the other way. $2. And then $5. This one. And 15 is down here. 10, 15. I think they said putting it this way is easier. Yeah, okay. So that's that. I've colored those in, and we're gonna put that aside. And that's that. Thank you so much for joining me in my cash stuffing journey. As I mentioned before, this was the first time doing this, and I really hope I can stick to it and really stick to the budget, which is my main issue. My impulse buying is off the charts. But if you would like to continue seeing how it goes, please subscribe, give this video a like. I will be posting a video very soon on how my first week went and what I've purchased, and reallocating the money and unstuffing some of the envelopes that I need. Let me know if you guys have any questions about anything that I budgeted today. And thank you so much. I will see you guys next time. Bye.